Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to welcome everybody to our December 4th meeting. If the clerk would call the roll.
Cedar, Ellery,
Here.
Kinsfater,
Here.
Kleeman,
Here.
Koopa,
Here.
Laporte,
Here.
McCartney.
Here. Motion to excuse Mayor Cedar. Support.
Been moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. We'll go to the consent agenda. Minutes from November 20th. Recommendation to approve.
Motion to approve. Support.
Been moved and supported. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? We'll go to remote reports from administration. Mr. Booth.
I have two items this evening, Your Honor. First, weather is likely to change soon to more of a wintry mix, and I think it's kind of heading that way now. Under poor conditions, the city's chief of police may call a snow emergency, which means that no person shall park in the roadway within any area designated within the city during a snow emergency. The chief will be at our next meeting, and will be able to answer any questions you have as far as how they enforce the ordinance. So just want to make sure that everyone was aware of it. I know it's 50-degree weather and sun. We kind of forget about it, but I'm sure it's on its way. We'll have snow and or ice at some point. Second item, during our last meeting, I had mentioned that I was working on the city's annual citizens guide that is complete and has been submitted to the state of Michigan. It's a requirement by the state to receive some of our revenue sharing, not all of it, but a portion of it. Again, it's been done. Each member of the council has a copy of it. Any resident that would like to see it, you can go to the city's website. We have the current year and prior year, or years.
Current and prior.
And prior. Thank you. That information is out there. If you don't have internet access, feel free to stop by City Hall and we'll have a hard copy. That's all I have, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Browning.
Nothing this evening, Your Honor.
Any city departments?
Yes. It is my pleasure to announce the Community Foundation of St. Clair County approved the Downtown Development Authority's application for a grant to complete renovation to the scenic turnout at Palmer Park and awarded $20,000 towards the project. The project includes installation of electrical and water accessibility and 2 new brick paver seating areas. As of today, the north brick paver seating area is complete and the south is ready for installation of the bricks. The mild weather allowed them to do that. We didn't anticipate it to start until the spring, but it's almost done. So this will enhance the appearance of the area, entice more use, and set the stage for a safe off-street location for food trucks. Thank you, DDA members, for consistent efforts to increase growth of the downtown area, and thank you, Community Foundation, for your continued interest and support of prosperity in the city of St. Clair.
Thank you, Annette.
I'd like to
Very
second
nice.
that,
Yep, I
that
think it's very
sentiment
nice
too.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Any boards, commissions, council persons? No one? Unfinished business, we have none. New business. Set the calendar for the 2018 calendar. Annette?
Yeah, I supplied a list of dates for 2018, which is consistent with the ordinance of 2 meetings per month, the first and third Mondays, with the exception of the first meeting in January and the first meeting in September. The first meeting in January typically moved to Tuesday. My suggestion is to move it to Wednesday because with Christmas Eve falling on Saturday or Sunday and Christmas on Monday, both contracts and the administrative agreement entitle city employees for 11 paid holidays. So when there's a holiday on Sunday, it's observed on Monday, but since it's a Sunday and a Monday, I'm suggesting to move it from Monday to Tuesday, which in turn would close city offices on Tuesday, hence moving the meeting to Wednesday. Now, this is just my suggestion, and my logic follows consistency and ease of keeping track, frankly, because with the 11 days of paid holidays, to just give everybody the same day off is easier than allowing another floating holiday, I guess you would say. But that's up for discussion. If you'd like to move it to that Tuesday and keep the office open, that is clearly up to you.
I'll make a motion to approve what's been presented.
I support that motion.
Been moved and supported. Is there any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed?
Aye.
Thank you.
Move on to claims and accounts for November 22nd and November 30th.
Motion to approve.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Aye.
Questions, comments? Anyone from the public? Nope. Tough crowd tonight. Councilman?
Your Honor, I do have two things I'd like to address with the city manager. First of all, you can pass on my thanks and gratitude to the DPW staff. They did a fantastic job dealing with the leaves this year with all the wind and the late droppings. I know they worked quite a bit last week getting caught up with some of the streets in the city, but I was impressed with the way they were able to keep up with, especially with the late droppings, and they're still dropping. So I thought that was, they did a good job considering. And then the other thing is, it was kind of brought up in a little discussion tonight, but if you could look at the South Riverside Avenue between Palmer, or south of Palmer, and see with the chief of police and the fire department, if maybe we can't move or put a sign up that regulates the parking so close to that stop sign as you're traveling north on Riverside. They just seem to be parking encroaching on the intersection, and it's real difficult to get around those parked cars and allow the southbound traffic to get around you a little bit. So maybe restrict it, 20 feet from the intersection or somewhere like that. That if they could look into that, that'd be great. So that kind of what we talked about, Bill, a little bit on
It's
that.
enough to get off.
Yeah, just think it's too close to that intersection. So that's
So
it.
south of Palmer.
Just south of Palmer,
right in
yeah.
front of the
It'd be on the east side of M29. That's where they're allowed to park, in front of those apartments.
On M29.
Riverside, South Riverside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right in front of the apartments.
Yep.
Anyone else? If not, moving on, we'll ask for a motion to go into closed session for confidential attorney-client communication regarding a legal opinion.
I'd make the motion, Your Honor.
I support.
Call the roll.
Kleeman?
Yeah.
Kuba?
Yeah. Yes.
Laporte?
Yes.
McCartney?
Yes.
Ellery?
Yes.
Kinsfater?
Yes.
Carried, Your Honor.
Thank you. Folks, you're welcome to stay, but I doubt if we'll take any action. I know it's been a pretty exciting night, but have a nice holiday.